name's Andrew Young. This is my podcast. I'm actually doing this for all the naysayers for Full Sail University. I'm I'm in my third month here at Full Sail. I'm in the film degree program, and so far, it's probably the best choice that I've made in my life. There are a whole bunch of people that said it's fake, that they take your money, you don't get, it's worth it. Trust me, I was the same exact way. I didn't think it was worth it. I thought it was a waste of money, be a waste of my time. Obviously, I was dead wrong. As soon as I got to school, they didn't feed you the bullshit that people say here online through reviews or whatever. They don't do any of that. They tell you up front, you get what you put out of it. So if you put 100% into it, you're gonna get 100% out of it. If you put 50% into it, yeah, you're probably gonna fail. Probably gonna get kicked out of school. It's the fact of the matter is, you got to put in the work to get something out of it. It's not going to be handed to you. Just like any college, you can choose to go, whatever college you choose to go to it. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get a good job once you get out. It's all about networking, networking, networking. When we first started at Full Sail, that's the three big things they told us we need to do: network, network, network. Because really, in the film industry, you don't get hired unless somebody actually knows you, period. You put in a resume, whatever, most likely they're just going to look at it, skim through it, probably just toss it to the side because they don't know you. So you got to get in there and you got to network. That's one of the big things they tell us. Another big thing is price. For a 4-year, or I'm on the extended, which is 3 years or 36 more. Yeah, it's 36 months. It's going to be roughly, let me see here, after the institutional charge, it'll be roughly $84,423 once I get out. That's excluding living expenses. You can give a living expense check dispersed to you, I think it's every 4 months. Just depends on, if you can hold down a job, that's fine. Do it. That's what the extended program's for, where you don't have to take out that. And if not, if you're on the accelerated, because it is a pretty tedious task to do accelerated, you ain't gonna have time for a job. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So you're gonna have to either have some money saved up or take out a expense check to pay for your bills and your rent. That's another big thing about coming to Full Sail too. So there's plenty of options. They offer plenty of places to stay. I've been to most of them. Most of them are really nice. The best one I found so far is the Lofts. It's about 15 minutes from Full Sail, but it includes everything, even bills, internet, rent, water, whatever, minus food. It's $539 a month as of right now. It'll probably go up later on, but as of right now, it's $539 a month. Right now, I'm living with my brother in Winter Garden, so I'm helping him out with the rent. So that's what I'm doing right now. But come August, he's leaving, and I'll have my own place then. But that's enough about Full Sail. For all those naysayers, I'm telling you now that it's worth it. I've met really good people. All the teachers that I've had so far has either been really nice or very helpful. I've taken digital literacy. I've taken psychology of play, and I've taken OVA, which is Overview of Visual Arts. Digital literacy, simple class. It's all research-based. As long as you do your homework, you'll pass that class with flying colors, period. Psychology of play is probably the easiest. It's not really a class to really want to take. It has no value, but again, the quizzes are open book. So if you can't pass those, there's something wrong. And you make a game and you do a video. Simple work. You do a commercial for the video game that you make, and you guys just gotta make sure the video game's playable and just follow the rubric, and you're good. OVA, same way. It's mostly research based. You'll have a video to do, but again, if you do the homework, you'll pass. If you put in the time and the effort it takes to get these things done, follow the rubric, follow the instructions to the T, you'll pass with flying colors. Right now, I'm sitting at a 3.5 GPA or 3.75 GPA, 2 A pluses and A. and it's all just been doing homework. I mean, most of the time, you don't really have to pay attention in class if you already know what you're doing. I do my homework. I do everything ahead of time to get everything done. So when I come into class the next day, I can just sit there and just focus on doing homework. That way I don't have to do it outside of class, but I still do it outside of class. Even outside of class, I check out books, film production books, film breakdown books, script breakdown books. Any books that I can get my hand on to get a better handle for the film industry and to educate myself on top of taking these classes before I get to my core classes, I do that as well. It's very helpful. I found that it's very, it's very helpful to get more knowledge before you go into the advanced lighting classes, the production classes, the film classes, the directing classes, all these other classes that you'll take later on down the road. It's a very helpful insight to get that. Plus, not to mention, Full Sail also gives you a very good opportunity to network with other students and work on their films as well. So not only can you have people to help you on your films, it's good to help other people on their films so you can get experience in directing, assistant directing, as a gaffer or as a grip or as, whatever the case may, an actor, whatever the case may be, do it. In films so far, I've been either an actor or I've been assistant director. I'm not really looking to be a director at all. That's not what I want to get out of film. The highest that I want to make it to right now is second assistant director. And that's about going through, once I get out of school, trying to apply for the DGA training program, which is the easiest way to get in there. But it's also the hardest to land because out of thousands of applicants, they only choose 20 per year. So you got to be on top of your game to get into this training program. And that's the easy way. The hard way is to work your way up. Start as a runner or as a PA and just work your way up the ladder from there. Yeah, it'll take longer than expected, but you'll get there eventually. Like I said, you got to put effort, you got to put work, you got to put hard work into it to get something out of it. So if you come to this school expecting, $100,000 a year job right off the bat, there's something, no. Whatever college you go to, that ain't going to happen. Period. Especially in film. It's not going to happen unless you make that one huge connection before you graduate to get that position, which rarely, 9 times out of 10, will not happen. The 1%, yes, maybe. They may get lucky. They may luck out. I've known a couple of people that have lucked out, but not many do. So it's all about putting the work in and doing the homework and doing what you need to do to get out of school, graduate. Well, to graduate, get out of school, and then eventually get your dream job. And like I said, that's the same way with any college, with whatever degree you have. You're not going to come out right out of the bat doing exactly what you want to do. You're not going to come out of Full Sail being a full-fledged director. That doesn't happen like that. You've got to work up to that point. You've got to build that network of people that think that once you get there, they want you directing their film or their short or their feature, whatever. That's just for all, like I said, this video is for all the naysayers say that this is a joke. It's not a joke. I promise you that. Because I was the exact same way until I finally made the jump and the leap to follow my dream and come to this school. Okay, first things first about Full Sail University. They have ESPN. They have WWE. They also have a TV show being produced here very soon. Actually, it's going to be mid-March, which is actually coming up. Rob Schneider, most of you all know who that is. Most notable films are The Benchwarmers, The Animal, a whole bunch of Adam Sandler movies, and plenty of other movies on top of that. He actually chose Full Sail to do a TV show called Real Rob, where it has him and his wife. It's about their life. It's about him. So that's an interesting fact at Full Sail too. On top of that, they have state-of-the-art equipment. Most equipment that I've seen has been it's a little dated, but it works. It gets what you need to get done. To get whatever you need to get done, it gets done. Period. They also have many sound stages, plenty of sound stages. Trust me. whatever you're working on, they got it. So don't worry about it. And they also have a very impressive backline that has, is just, there's a gas station, full-fledged gas station. There's, there's buildings galore that you can use, backdrops or whatever you need for films. They got it. The only thing you have to do is ask ahead of time to be able to use that. You just got to have a clearance by security. Really, all you need to do, which any school like that, you would you would need permission, and plus I would rather people ask for permission and it'd be okay. Just just somebody can just walk back there and start doing it. Like, no, it doesn't happen that way. Then I would feel uncomfortable being a student there. So I'm glad they do that, or they do that. But like I said, there's plenty of opportunity at Full Sail. They also have a federal work study program with many positions. I've applied for a PA position on campus. So that'll help get some experience too. If you don't have any film experience, I encourage you to sign up for the federal work study program to help get some experience in a degree field that you're in. I'm in film, so that's why I chose to apply for the PA position. I haven't heard back. Hopefully I'll hear back from that soon. But yeah, so far so good. 3 months in. Very happy. Very happy with the grades. Very happy with how things are going. So I'm hoping the rest of the future here through Full Sail is very well. It's going to be good for me. On another note, Full Sail students that have graduated and gone on, I know of there's 2 I want to note right now. For the naysayers out there about this school, I think there was over 100 students this year that worked on Oscar-winning films that were nominated for the Oscars. That's one thing there. The second thing, we have what's called Full Sail Hall of Fame, and this year they inducted a guy of the name of Larry Katz. You can look him up on Facebook or IMB or IMBD.com, or whatever you use to look up somebody, Google, whatever. But he's worked on there's Live Free or Die Hard was one. Fat Albert was another one. He's worked on Pirates of the Caribbean. At World's End, he actually did the first 2 shots of that movie. One shot was where the rope was swinging with the sun behind it, and the other shot was there was the flag waving and the smoke coming out from behind it. He actually did those 2 shots for Gore Verbinski there. So again, he's another big one that came out of Full Sail. He also got in the DGA training program, I might add. He was one of the selected few. I think it was a couple years ago. He got into that, so he's done very well for himself. He is a Full Sail grad, so that's another good thing too. Is that Full Sail is very reputable in putting out good people that come out of the school. That's just something I wanted to let everybody that has a problem with coming to school. There's no problem. Trust me. The jobs are there. Don't worry about the money, because on down the road, once you land your dream job, the money that you spend for school won't matter at all. Trust me. But just keep it in mind. If you decide to come to this school, do it. Don't worry about the reviews. Ignore those. I did that. It's the best decision I ever made. But again, my name's Andrew Young. I'm 3 months in at Full Sail University. I'm a major in film. Please follow me on Twitter at SwitchKill30. You can keep up to date with Full Sail or anything that's going on in my life. I post very interesting stuff. I promise. I won't post stuff that'll bore you. It's pretty interesting stuff. So follow me. But again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'm probably another 3 months down the road. Once I get some more classes under my belt, I'll do another one of these. But until then, stay classy.